Construction has begun on a new hangar for the Huntingburg Airport. More on that. Plus, Carrie Schneider is back with our friends at the DuBois County Humane Society, and Carol Lee Mayhew and Jennifer Wade talk about the upcoming Spirit of Rockport event tonight on Inform. All of that and much more is up next here on the 18 WJTS News. Hello, I'm Bradford Raths. More on the airport later, but we begin this evening with a young Evansville boy who was severely injured by a pit bull in Huntingburg yesterday. Just before 3:35 yesterday afternoon, Huntingburg police were called to a home in the 500 block of East 7th Street on the reported attack. Huntingburg Assistant Police Chief Ronnie Bowman says a 4-year-old boy suffered severe facial and head lacerations after being attacked by a pit bull belonging to 50-year-old Bennett Perez of Huntingburg. Bowman says Perez was not home at the time of the incident. However, he says the boy's mother, 32-year-old Danielle Wigodinsky of Huntingburg, was home. Bowman says Perez returned home shortly after police arrived. The boy was taken to Memorial Hospital to be treated for his injuries. Bowman says no charges have been filed at this point. He says charges may not be filed in this case, though it remains under investigation. The pit bull was taken from the residence by DuBois County Animal Control. The dog is now in isolation. A Jasper man suspected of a number of thefts was taken into custody after he turned himself into authorities yesterday evening. Jasper police have charged 30-year-old Jeffrey Lawless of Jasper with 11 counts of theft from the Cellular Connection Verizon Wireless store on Jasper's north side. Police say an investigation into the thefts was opened after the department received a complaint from management about nearly 30 missing cell phones from store inventory. The investigation wound up involving 26 phones in all, and that accounted for about $17,500 in losses for the store. Police say the thefts took place between June and last month. Police say during that period, Lawless manipulated invoices to show that phones were actually purchased by customers. Most of those invoices and customers wound up being fabricated. Lawless again is facing 11 counts of level 6 felony theft. He turned himself in to the DuBois County Security Center yesterday evening. An investigation into a series of break-ins in Spencer County has led to the arrest of a Dale man on multiple felony charges. The investigation got underway last Wednesday after State Police Detective Troy Fisher received a call from a resident along County Road 950 North in Evanston concerning an uninvited man in his kitchen. The resident told Fisher that he found 36-year-old David Hopper in the kitchen. Hopper told the resident he was looking for his neighbor. After giving Hopper directions, the man then called Fisher and to Spencer County Sheriff's deputies about the incident. Then last Thursday, Fisher received a call about a similar incident along County Road 1350 North near Lamar, also involving Hopper. In this case, Hopper had already found his way into the garage and tried to enter the home through a locked door. State police say a teenager inside the home came to the door to see who was there, only to see Hopper speed away from the scene in a tan Toyota Camry. After matching the vehicle description and license plate number with Hopper's vehicle, Fisher then talked with the Spencer County Prosecutor's Office. A warrant for Hopper's arrest was issued on Friday, and he was taken into custody later in the day. On Sunday, Fisher found through further investigation that Hopper had entered at least 4 other residences. Fisher also discovered that Hopper was entering the homes to steal hydrocodone pills. State police say that Hopper is also connected with a break-in at a Cayena area home here in DuBois County, along with one in the Winslow area over in Pike County. Hopper is currently facing 6 felony charges. These are 2 level 4 counts for burglary of a dwelling and 4 level 6 felonies for residential entry. Now, Detective Fisher says this case is still being investigated. Anyone who may have more information is asked to call the Indiana State Police Jasper Post. That number is 812-482-1441. Finally this evening, construction of a new 10-unit T-hangar for the Huntingburg Airport has now begun. Last night, the DuBois County Airport Authority heard an update on the project. Airport Manager Travis McQueen told the board that project contractor WB Kester Construction started topsoil removal work on the new hangar site last week. The new hangar is set to be located a short distance to the southwest of the airport offices. McQueen told the board that the wet weather this spring and summer has caused a few problems with the soil work due to the excess moisture. He says they are working with both Wolpert Engineering and Brosmer Engineering to resolve the problems. McQueen says though the excess moisture is causing problems for construction, the airport is thankful for the work that the contractors are doing.
That is driving some of the decisions that we're going to have to resolve tomorrow and the following day with some testing to kind of prove out which direction we're going to go with the subsoils. But we're certainly thankful for the good contractor and the engineers, Brosmer Engineering from Jasper, Indiana. Thankful for them to come out and give us a hand with that project.
The Evansville-based WB Kester Company was awarded the contract for site preparation last month. The site work will come in at a cost of more than $318,000. Meanwhile, Jasper Lumber submitted the winning bid for the building of the hangar and installation of snow and ice guards. That work will cost more than $305,000 with $2,700 for the snow and ice guards. In other business yesterday, the board heard a presentation from Eric Sieber with Pathways to Flight Foundation Incorporated. Pathways to Flight is a not-for-profit foundation founded to allow high school kids to build an experimental airplane at the Huntingburg Airport. Sieber says the group has proposed the idea to all 4 high schools in DuBois County. He says the project would be an extracurricular activity initially, but it could become a class credit option down the road. Sieber says the project could be a great opportunity for the students.
They learn a lot in the formal classroom setting, but getting them the hands-on experience of using the tooling, reading blueprints and plans, and building pieces or components into larger pieces of the aircraft is a really good way to learn.
Sieber says these school corporations will now market the program to 9th through 12th graders throughout their respective school districts. All right, coming up after the break, Carrie has this week's report from the DuBois County Humane Society, plus your local forecast, sports with Kurt Gooksell, and Inform with Carol Lee Mayhew and Jennifer Wade. That's all up next here on the 18 WJTS News. Local people watching local people.